So for year 11, we will going to do chapter 18, club and society. Okay, for club and society, these are the 6 things that you need to know. What I need to know, you need to know these 6 things. Okay, first one, you need to distinguish or make a difference between receipt and payment, and also income and expenditure. That's the first thing that you need to know. Okay, the first one is here. What is the receipt and payment? Receipt and payment contains only the cash and bank transaction. Money in, money out only. Money in, money out only. And income and expenditure contain both cash and non-cash expenses and income. Both cash and non-cash expenses and income will be inside the income and expenditure. In a simple word, I can say receipt and payment is a cash book. Is a summary of the cash book. Income and expenditure is a P&L account, profit and loss account. Income and expenditure is a profit and loss account. That's the first thing that you need to know, the difference between receipt and payment and income and expenditure. Second one, you need to know how to prepare receipt and payment account. So I give you one example of the receipt and payment account. All the money in will be debit side. All the money out will be in a credit side. Money in, money out. Money in, money out. So first we start with balance BD. Then you plus with all the money in, the subscription received, received from the shop sales, any money in will be in a debit side. Any money out will be in a credit side. Purchases, shop wages, you buy a shop equipment, regardless it's asset or liability, whatever. If money in, debit, money out, credit, and end of the year, you need to balance up. Balance CD, balance BD. Okay, this is how you prepare the receipt and payment account. You prepare the receipt and payment account. It's like a cash book, money in, money out. It's quite simple. Next one you need to know is how to prepare revenue generating activity. Revenue generating activities such as refreshment and subscription. Okay, here I give you 3 things here actually. First one is how to calculate profit from refreshment or shop. Profit from refreshment or shop, you need to prepare an income statement, a normal income statement. You prepare a normal income statement. We start with revenue minus with the cost of sales. How to calculate the cost of sales? You take an opening inventory plus with the purchases minus with the closing inventory. You will get a cost of sales. This cost of sales need to plus with any expenses that related to wages. I mean, related to this income statement. Here I have a wages, I plus together, and then I minus, I get a profit from shop. Okay, it can be more than one expenses, depends on the question. You need to know how to prepare the income statement for club and society. Income statement for club and society. Second one is subscription. Second one is a subscription. You need to prepare the subscription account. Subscription accrued will be in a debit side. Subscription accrued will be in a debit side. Subscription accrued means income accrued. Income accrued is your asset. Income accrued is your asset, so will be in a debit side. And balance BD prepaid. Subscription prepaid means we receive in advance. If we receive in advance, it will be in a credit side because it's your liability. After that, we record how much money that we receive. And BD accrued debit means subscription accrued CD will be credit. And then prepaid BD credit means prepaid CD will be debit. And then you balance up. You take this, plus this, plus this. You write here how much. The same amount, you write here how much. minus with this and this, you'll get income and expenditure. These are the maximum item that will go to the subscription, except one more thing. There's one more thing I forget to type here is, we write here in the here. You can write here, that one is irrecoverable debt of subscription. Irrecoverable debt of subscription will be in a credit side here. Okay, sometimes the question will give you this. If the question give you irrecoverable debt of subscription, then you write here how much. Or sometimes the question don't say no need to prepare subscription account. You calculate the subscription account. How do you calculate the subscription account? You can prepare account to calculate how much the subscription, or we use a calculation also acceptable. They accept the calculation also. How much money that you receive plus with opening prepaid minus opening accrued plus closing accrued minus closing prepaid. The answer that you get will be the income and expenditure, which is the subscription for the year. Which is the subscription for the year. Next one, you need to know how to calculate the purchases or sales. You need to know how to calculate purchases or sales. This one, you can use the trade receivable control account and trade payable control account. I believe you people know how to do trade payable and trade receivable control account. Huh? Like few places that we got learned this, few chapters. Okay, trade receivable is your asset. Asset balance BD will be debit, balance CD will be credit. Then how much money that we receive from the guy will be in a credit because it's reduced the debt. You balance up this, you get a credit sales. Can you use your calculator and calculate and tell me how much is your credit sales? Can you calculate? How much is your credit sales? $400. Very good. Okay, total of this, you get 500. 500 minus 100, you get 400. Same thing, trade payable control account. Trade payable control account is your liability. Liability balance BD will be credit, balance CD will be debit. How much money that we pay, bank will be credit, trade payable control account will be debit. So you balance up, here go 500. 500 minus 100, you get 400. That's your credit purchases. 400, that's your credit purchases. So these are the accounts for revenue generating activities such as income statement and subscription. The fourth one is the most important one. The fourth one is the most important one. Prepare the income and expenditure account and statement of financial position. And number fifth one, fourth and fifth actually same. Make adjustment for financial statements. So that one will be here. This is the format for income and expenditure. This is the format for income and expenditure. You have income and expenditure. Income and expenditure. You write the name of the club and then the title, all the income. If you got any like activities, any activities that you have an income and expenses together, right? Like competition. So you need to show the working income from the competition, expenses for the competition. You get a positive answer. If it's a positive answer, it's an income. If you get a negative answer, then you write in an expenditure. If you get negative answer, then you write in expenditure. Okay. Then wages, all these expenses for the club lah. Expenses for the club. Give me 1 minute. Okay, the depreciation is actually 3. typo. Depreciation is actually 3. Depreciation is 3. Okay, if we get a positive answer, we call that surplus for the year. If we get a positive answer, we call that surplus for the year. If we get negative answer, that one we call deficit for the year. If we get negative answer, we call that deficit for the year. Okay, after that, next one, you need to know how to prepare the statement of financial position. The statement of financial position exactly same as the normal statement of financial position, except the capital part. The capital part we change to accumulated fund. The capital part we change to accumulated fund. Normally, we take the opening balance of the accumulated fund plus with the surplus. This surplus come from where? Come from here. If it is a deficit, then we minus. If it is a deficit, then we will minus. Okay? Then the adjustments for the financial statement is, I think this one you will know already, right? If it is an accrued opening we minus. Accrued closing we will plus. Accrued closing we will plus, and also it's your current liability. Prepaid opening income we plus. Prepaid income closing we will minus, and then it will be current asset. And depreciation, you need to calculate the straight line, reducing balance, and revaluation, and also you need to take care about the provision for doubtful debt. Okay, we already done a lot of exercise on this, and you supposed to know how to do this. Then the last one that I need to know is define and calculate the accumulated fund. What is the accumulated fund? Accumulated fund is actually capital. Accumulated fund is a capital, but you cannot call that capital. You cannot call that capital. You cannot call that capital. We call that accumulated fund. How, if the question asks you to explain, the meaning of the accumulated fund, then the explanation is surpluses which accumulate over the years or equivalent to capital of the business, asset minus liability. This one is 1 point. This one is 1 point. This one is 1 point. Got 3 points actually here. Okay, if the question asks to give you 3 marks, then you can write full this. If only 1 marks means you write either one only enough. Okay, surpluses which is accumulate over the years, it's equivalent to the capital of the normal business, and the formula to calculate the accumulated fund is asset minus liability. Okay, there's one student asked me to explain this. So let me explain this. Depreciation. First one is a straight line method. Second one is reducing balance method. Third one is revaluation method. Straight line, reducing balance, revaluation method. Do you know the formula of the SL, straight line method? There's a 2 formula in the straight line method. One is the percentage. Another one is the useful year. Okay, the percentage, we take the cost times with the percentage. Useful year is, we take the cost minus residual value over the useful year. Reducing balance is, we take the cost minus accumulated depreciation times with the percentage. Revaluation, opening cost of the NCA plus purchase cost of NCA minus sold cost of NCA minus closing cost of NCA. You get it? The student who asked me to explain, do you understand this? Okay, and then sometime they will ask you to calculate the depreciation on the monthly. If they ask you to calculate monthly, then you need to times with how many months over 12, how many months over 12, how many months over 12. But this one, no monthly, this one only yearly. Revaluation only yearly, but these three, if the question asks you to calculate monthly, they normally how they will tell you, okay, they will give you date of purchases. They give you the date of purchases, and then the date of purchases, and then the closing date. Date of purchases, and then the closing date is less than 1 year. If less than 1 year, then you need to calculate how many months do you use the asset during the year, and then over 12. Okay, now we'll do one question. The financial year of Ilcris Athlete Club ends on 30th April. In addition to providing training facilities for the members, the club also run a cafe for members and visitors. The treasurer provide the following information. So this is my opening balances of this. And the 30th April is the closing balances. Total money received, total money paid. Want to screenshot this? Okay. So opening calling or opening balance, closing balances, money in, money out. And then they say during the year, all equipment was sold, was replaced with the new equipment. At the date of sale, the net book value is 956. Okay, you see, I can see some information here. I sell equipment. The net book value is this much. The proceeds from the sale of old one is this much. So if there's a proceed, there's a net book value or the cost, you can calculate how much is the gain or loss on disposal. You sell the equipment means there will be a disposal. Disposal means you need to calculate gain or loss on disposal. So do you still remember what is the formula to calculate gain or loss on disposal? Do you still remember what is the formula to calculate gain or loss on disposal? The formula is proceeds minus, excuse me, book value. Proceeds minus book value. If you get a positive answer, that's your gain or profit. If you get negative answer, it's your loss. So can you calculate how do you get a gain or loss on disposal of the equipment? Can you calculate gain or loss on the disposal of the equipment? Proceeds $1059, book value 956. $103 positive. Positive means gain. Positive means gain. Gain or profit lah. Gain or profit. Equipment is depreciated. Next one. Next one. Equipment is depreciated by 15% per annum on the cost of equipment held at the end of each year. No depreciation charged in the year of disposal. Okay, so how much the depreciation of the new equipment, because the old equipment we already sell. The old equipment we already sell. How much the new equipment? New equipment is 16,300. So you take 16,300 times with 15%. 16,300 times 15%. I get 2445. 2445. Understand not? That's the depreciation for equipment. Okay, there are some students just join. I give you the link to download the today's worksheet. You go select the year 11. Some students just join. You can take the link from this and you go to the year 11 folder. The worksheet will be there. Okay, that's it. We have done with all the additional information and everything. We already know a few things are. These are opening balance, closing balance, money in, money out, gain on disposal, and depreciation. These are the things that they gave you. Okay, so now I'm going to answer the question. First one, they asked me to prepare cafe income statement. Okay, what are the information that I'm going to use to cafe income statement? I'm going to highlight in a purple color. Anything that related to cafe, I can see cafe inventory, cafe supplier, cafe sales, cafe supplier, that's it. That's it now. Did you see any other thing that related to cafe? No, only this I can see in the cafe. So the only problem here is they didn't give me purchases. They didn't give me purchases of the cafe. But do you have a purchases of cafe? The question didn't give me purchases of cafe. Do you have a purchases of cafe? Yes. Yes. Remember this. If you see trade receivable, that particular question definitely will have a credit sales is there. You need to calculate. If you see trade payable, credit purchases is there. You need to calculate. And another name for trade payable is supplier or supplies. Another name for trade receivable is the customer, like credit customer actually. So this question, do you think there is a credit purchases? Yes, I can see credit supplier, credit supplier. Understand? So do you remember the formula to calculate the credit supplier purchases? Payment to the trade payable. Payment to the trade payable. You plus with balance CD minus balance BD. You will get answer. Or if you don't like this, you can do a trade payable control account also. Trade payable control account, balance BD will be here, balance CD will be here, bank or the payment will be here. You balance up this, you'll get a credit purchases. Credit purchases. You can use either one way. Which one you want to use is up to you. Okay, if you understand this, can you calculate the purchases and tell me how much the purchases? Can you calculate the purchases and tell me how much is the purchases? How much the purchases? Hey, you know, you don't know. Correct, others? Correct, others? What's the formula? You take the payment. This is the payment. Plus the CD. This is the CD. Minus the BD. This is the BD. Is that not? Payment plus CD minus BD. You will get how much is the supplier, I mean the purchasers. Yeah, everybody following me? All good? Okay, then I will do the cafe income statement. Start with sales. $10430. 10430. And this one will be minus with cost of sales. Your cost of sales will start with opening inventory. Opening inventory is 790. This opening inventory will be plus with purchases. Purchases need to show the working. How do you show the working? Payment 7998 plus 1137 minus 1292. Must show the working. Have 7843. After that, you plus these two, you get 8633. 8633 minus with closing inventory. How much the closing inventory? 850. You minus the answer, you're supposed to write here and then plus with the cafe expenses. You're supposed to write here and plus with the cafe expenses. But this question, when I glanced through the question, I didn't see any cafe expenses. I didn't see any cafe expenses. So no cafe expenses means the answer straight away you write here. 7783. Put it in a bracket. 10430 minus 7783. We get positive 2647. Positive 2647 means that's your profit on cafe, or profit from cafe also can. Profit on cafe or profit from cafe. Now we are doing income statement. Income statement, we need to write profit or loss on the cafe or shop like that. Whenever we do the income and expenditure account only will have a surplus or deficit. Two different accounts. Don't get confused. Income and expenditure only we write surplus or deficit. Two different accounts. Understand, everyone? Okay, next one. General expenses doesn't come. Okay, general expenses here, they say, okay, the general expenses rate and reinsurance are, they didn't say it's for cafe or club. If they say cafe only, I can put inside the cafe's account. This is the cafe's account. If they didn't say anything, it will go to the income and expenditure, which is the for the club one, for the club one. Understand? Okay, next one. The question asked me to calculate the subscription for the year. To calculate the subscription for the year, here got two, just now I give you two way. One, you prepare the account. One, you prepare the account. Another one, you use the calculation. Another one, you use the calculation. My advice for you, you always prepare the accounts is easier. Always prepare the account. That's an easy one lah. Okay. And definitely you will get a marks for that. Okay. Always you do the account. So to do the accounts, I'm going to highlight all the information that related. Wait, Okay, so now I'm going to the subscription account. I'm going to highlight all the information that related to subscription in a yellow color. In a yellow color. All the information that related to subscription in a yellow color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only these 5 things lah. Only these 5 things that related to subscriptions I highlight in a yellow color. So all this will go to my subscription account. Okay, you want to calculate also can, but I prefer to show account. Account is better. You open the account call. Subscriptions account. Open account, subscription account. Okay, your subscription account will have a debit balance, credit balance, and everything, but we will decide one by one. So this is a subscription prepaid 1045. This is the opening. Opening means balance BD. So 1045 balance BD will be debit side or credit side. You know or you don't know. If you don't know, just say don't know. If you know, tell me the answer. Subscription prepaid 1045 is your opening balance, is balance BD, will be in a debit side or credit side. You know, you don't know. If you don't know, please tell me don't know. I will explain. Okay, if you don't know, actually, I also don't know. If you don't know, actually, I also don't know. But what I know is, I also don't know debit or credit, but what I know is, I know subscription prepaid is asset or liability. Yeah? Subscription prepaid is asset or liability. Subscription prepaid means you over receive or you overpaid. Subscription is an income, right? Prepaid means you over receive or overpaid. Over received. If you over receive, you owe the guy or the guy owe you. If you over received, you owe the guy or the guy owe you. I over receive. I keep extra. So I owe the guy. If I owe that guy, it's my asset or liability. If I owe the guy, it's my liability. Understand now? Subscription, yes. Subscription prepaid is liability. So liability balance BD. Liability balance BD will be debit or credit. This one you should know. Liability balance BD will be in a credit side. Adam wants eat large chicken rice. Understand? Huh? Subscription prepaid will be in a credit side. 1045. So I go here. In a credit side, 1045. The date will be, I follow this date, 2015, May 1. And right here, balance BD. Make your life easy. Make your life easy. If this balance BD credit means subscription accrued Another opening also. Another balance BD will be in a same side or different side? Of course, the different side cannot be in one side. Can I have two balance BD? One balance BD go credit side. If you confirm this is correct, credit means the another balance BD will be debit. If you don't trust me, you can check also. Subscription accrued means I haven't received. The subscription that I haven't received means that guy owe me. If that guy owe me is my asset. If the guy owe me asset balance BD will be in a debit. Same now. Okay, it's either you want to think a long way or in a shortcut. One balance credit means another balance will be debit. 760, 215, May 1, balance BD. Okay, balance BD will be the first day, other than balance BD will be last day. So I straight away write 2016 balance BD first day, other than balance BD will be last day. So after that, do you have anything that related to subscription? This one we done. This is the balance CD. Balance CD, the last one we put. Wait first. After that, subscription. Subscription in the subscription account. Subscription in the bank account. Debit. If here debit means in a subscription will be credit 16910. Here debit means here will be credit. Bank 16910. 16910. Then next one, the last one is balance CD. If BD debit means CD will be against credit. BD debit means CD will be credit 285. If you balance, I already put all the information that related to subscription here. Now we balance up. If you balance up, then you'll get the answer. How much? That's your subscription for the year. Subscription for the year, you will transfer to where? Subscription for the year will be transferred to income and expenditure. Income and expenditure. And of course, this balance CD will go to balance BD, but that one I'm not going to do because the question asked me to calculate only. They didn't ask me to prepare the accounts. If the question asks you to prepare the accounts, then you have a balance CD and balance BD. But if you want to write also can, it's wasting time only, but can if you want. Understand? Subscription account. Okay, next one. The question asked me to do income and expenditure. Income and expenditure. So I'm going to do income first. Right here, income. From where you need to calculate the income. From where you need to go look for the income. There are three places that you need to go for look for income. First one, you go check in the previous answer. The answer that before C. The answer before C, do you have any income? Then put here. Second one, you check in the receipt and payment. Receipt and payment and also BDCD. Receipt and payment and BDCD. Third one, additional information. These are the three places that you need to go look for the income. So first, I checked in the previous answer. Do you have any other income? The first answer A. Do you have any income here? Yes. Profit on the cafe. Profit on cafe 2647. That's your income. 2647. You write here profit on cafe. Or you can write cafe profit also. Profit on cafe or cafe profit. After that, subscription. How much subscription for the year? The subscription for the year is 17480. 17480. You write here subscription. After that, do you the number one done already lah? Okay, there's no any previous answer. There's only two previous answer. Both answer I write in the income already. So now go to the receipt and payment, balance BD, balance CD to check do you have any income or expenses or income only first. Okay, money in, receive, proceeds. You cannot record proceeds. We cannot record proceeds, but we need to record the gain. If it is a gain, we record the gain. Now, if a loss means we record in expenses. The proceeds already here, we calculate the gain. The gain we write here. You write here gain on disposal or equipment or profit on sales of equipment also can, up to you lah. Profit on disposal of equipment. You must show the working. 1059 minus 956 103. Then you go check in the additional information. Actually, this one we take it care already. Do you see any other income here? No, no other income. We just total up. Just total up here. How much? 20230. 20230. Understand not? Yeah. After that, this one will be minus with expenses. This one will be minus with expenses. What are the expenses that you have? Where do you check the expenses? Same thing. Same thing. You repeat this. Previous answer. Receipt and payment, balance BD, balance CD, additional information. These are the three places that you need to go look for the expenses. But the previous answer, the first previous answer is a profit. If it's a loss, then we write in the expenses, but it's profit, no need. Second one, subscription is our income, is done already, is in income, no expenses in the previous answer. Then go to the receipt and payment. Go to the receipt and payment. In a receipt, normally payment lah. Expenses mean payment. We see the payment. The first payment is taken care, so you don't need to care about the first payment. Second payment is rent, rates, and insurance 4860. Rent, rates, insurance is expenses. But do you have anything else that related to rent, rates, insurance in a balance BD, balance BD, balance CD, balance BD, and also additional information? Yes, I can see rent and rates insurance prepaid 115180. So now, can you calculate how much is the rent, rates, and insurance? You should know our prepaid plus or minus. Can you calculate and tell me how much is your rent, rate, and insurance? $4885 is wrong. How you all get 4885? $5015 is wrong. Wow, I thought you people know how to do this. Everyone, please tell me how much. Okay, good. Others? If I didn't tell you a number, your number is correct. Others? Please calculate and tell me so I will know whether you understand or not so I can explain. Very good. Others? Very good. Okay, there are few people got problem. Okay, let me explain that to you. Yeah, where's the space? Accrued CD plus, BD minus, prepaid CD minus, BD plus. So now the question give me prepaid here. CD minus, BD plus. CD minus, BD plus. So I take 4860 minus with 180 plus with 155. The student who get a wrong answer, do you understand not? That's my expenses I write here. Rent rates and insurance. If you know one line is not enough, you can use two lines always. So how much the insurance that you pay? 4860 plus with BD 155 minus with CD 180. Then I get answer 4835. Listen now. After that, general expenses. But general expenses, do you have anything accrued or anything? No, nothing. Nothing means just take this 14794. Right here, general expenses. And last one is depreciation. Okay, equipment depreciated 2445. Depreciation of equipment. How much? 16,300 times 15%. 2445. You total up this, you get an answer of 22074. 20,230 minus 22,074. You get a negative answer 1844. If we get a negative answer, then we call that very good. Deficit for the year. Negative answer is deficit for the year. Okay, now. Okay, just now we learned three things. First, we learn how to do income statement. And then we learn how to do subscription account. And then we learn how to do income and expenditure. Income and expenditure. Okay, one more question. I want you to do yourself. We will discuss together, but I want you to do yourself. The treasurer of the Hills Road Youth Club provide the following information. This is the money in, money out, opening balance or balance BD, closing balance or balance CD. The question asked me to calculate the subscription. So I can see a subscription here. I can see a subscription accrued here. I can see a subscription here. That's it. Only this 5. Like 1, 2, 3, 4 only. The fifth one is 0. Okay, and as I told you, even though the question asks you to calculate, but I always wanted you all do the subscriptions account. I give you 1 minute, take a test pad. If you haven't print this, take a test pad, do the subscription account and tell me how much is the subscription for the year. I give you maybe 2 minutes. Do the subscription account and tell me how much the income and expenditure, which is the subscription for the year. Faster, I give you 3 minutes. I give you 3 minutes. I want you to do I give you 3 minutes. I want you to do the subscription account. Just use the yellow color. Use the subscription. Do the subscription account and tell me how much subscription for the year. 3 minutes. Faster. 6270 is wrong. 6270 is wrong. If your answer is correct, I won't tell you the number. 6270 is wrong. Okay. If your number correct, I won't tell you the number. Hey, it's very easy. The income and expenditure. How much the income and expenditure, which is the subscription for the year. Very good, correct. Subscription for the year. So let me check here. Subscription in advance. Subscription in advance is your advance mean I receive in advance. If I receive in advance means it's my liability. Liability balance BD will be in a credit side. Later you write the date yourself. Now I ignore the date. Now I ignore the date. Later you write the date yourself. And then if one balance BD in the credit side mean another balance BD will be debit side. After that, subscription that you receive. If you receive means cash book will be debit. If cash book debit, I will be credit. Subscription will be credit. Then balance CD. If balance BD in the credit side means balance CD will be the other way, debit. Leave one line, write 270. If you forget to leave also no problem. Balance CD. Then you balance up this. 6180 plus 450, 6630, 6630 minus 270 minus 360. Get 6,000. The 6,000 can. If you write balance CD up here, your income and expenditure down can. So right here, income and expenditure. As long that the side is correct, you get the marks. Up, down, no problem. Okay, you understand subscription account? How do you calculate the subscription account? You all okay? Okay, before we continue, I want to do another subscription account actually. I want to do another subscription account. Can you go to this question? Can you go to this question? The first question asks you to do the subscription account. So I'm going to highlight all the things that related to subscription in a yellow color, but you will do yourself. I can see subscription in areas, BD and CD. This is the BD opening. This is the CD closing. Subscription in advance, CD. BD don't have. Subscription that you receive. That's it. Can you prepare the subscription account here and calculate how much is the subscription for the year? Areas is actually accrued. Areas is another name for accrued. Areas is another name for accrued. I'll give you another 3 minutes. Can you prepare the subscription account same way, Pastor? Okay, what's answer? Others? Okay, I'm waiting. Done or not? Right? I think all the student who answered all correct lah. The student who didn't send to me, I don't know your answer, but the student who sent to me, everyone is correct. 10200. Okay, let me just do only the answer. First one, accrued is asset. Subscription accrued means I haven't received. I haven't received means asset. Asset balance BD will be debit. So right here, 360 here. Balance BD. This question now they ask you to do the account. So your dates all must be correct. Your balance BD will be on the 1st August. Then we have only one balance BD, the another balance BD don't have. Balance CD, wait. Subscription here debit means here will be credit. The date will be last day 2020 July 31st. Right here bank. After that balance CD, balance BD debit mean balance CD will be credit. $720. And then this balance CD under 20 will be in a leave one line. The date will be 2020 July 31st, leave one line and then write balance CD. If you forget to leave also, no problem. Total up. This total here 10680. 10680 minus this, you get 10,200. That's my income and expenditure. If you submit this, how many marks you get? 4 marks. The total marks is 6, but you only get 4 marks. You know why, right? Balance CD must have a balance BD to get 1 mark. Balance CD will have a balance BD another 1 mark. Understand? Don't forget the BD CD because they ask you to prepare account. If they ask you to prepare account, they will give you mark for the BD. So you must do the BD. If they just ask you to calculate, actually you don't need to care about that. Okay, that's it for subscription. Now we will do the second one. The second thing that we learn in today's class is cafe income statement. We learn cafe income statement. So we do one exercise on the cafe income statement. For the second question, can you go to the Hills Road Youth Club? Okay, the second question, they asked me to do the refreshment income statement. I'm going to highlight all the information that related to the refreshment income statement. Sales of the refreshments, purchases of a refreshment. Do you have any other refreshment? No. So can you calculate how much is the profit from refreshment? Opening inventory and closing inventory. That's it. There's no purchases, there's no expenses. Yes. Sales, purchases, opening and closing. That's it. Can you do yourself? Calculate the profit. Do yourself, calculate the profit. I give you maybe 3 minutes. Any problem, please ask me. I give you 3 minutes. Calculate the profit from refreshment. Okay. Most of you correct, but there are a few people wrong. It's a profit and not loss. The profit, not loss. Some of you get lost. I don't know how you get lost. Okay, let me do the answer. Watch me. First, I take the refreshment 3,100. That's my sales. Minus with cost of sales. Cost of sales start with opening inventory 280. Then we have purchases. This question very simple. They didn't everything they give. You don't need to calculate anything. Purchases is 2650. So you total up, get 2930 minus closing inventory 310 2620 3100 minus 2620 480. Positive answer means profit on or profit from better luck, profit from refreshment. Understand? The student who got lost, you understand now? You know where you make mistake. A few students who get lost. Okay, good. Okay, next one. Let me check. Do we have another one income statement? Yes. Next question. Can you go to the BH Sports Club? Can you go to the BH Sports Club? Question. Same thing. We're going to do the, not we, you going to do the calculate the cafe profit. If the question say calculate, you still need to do income statement now. Even though the question say calculate the cafe profit will be calculated inside the income statement, So I'm going to highlight all the information that related to a cafe. You will do yourself. Cafe inventory, opening, closing. Cafe takings, you remember, right? Takings means sales. Taking means sales. Cafe wages. Cafe purchase supplies. And cafe wages accrued. That's it. Okay, this one I give you 5 minutes because got extra purchases. I mean, extra wages. Wages are you need to accrue. You need to do plus or minus. Yes, the title is a cafe income statement, correct. The title is a cafe income statement. All the purple color, use the purple color and calculate the profit. I give you 5 minutes. BH, yes. Try. Accrued plus or minus, you know, just now I give you the formula. Any question, ask me. No question, please do the answer. Calculate the profit or loss from cafe. 5 minutes. Same teacher, same question, but I get a variety of answer. Same teacher, same question. I teach the same thing, but I get a variety of answer. Why? Okay, let me do. First one, right lah. Income statement of cafe. Start with revenue. Start with revenue. Revenue is the cash taking 13,520. 13,520. This one will be minus with cost of sales. Cost of sales start with opening inventory. Your opening inventory is 520 plus with purchases. Yes, you can write cafe taking also can. If you want to write here cafe taking also can, but normally we write revenue lah because it's revenue. If you want to write cafe taking also acceptable. Purchases 8190. Sales also can. Sales can, revenue can, cafe taking can, all can. Purchases 8190, correct? Huh? Then you plus together, you get 8710. 8710 minus with closing inventory. Closing inventory is 770. Then you get the total cost of sales is 7940. I write here because I want to plus with cafe expenses. The cafe expenses that I can see is wages. Plus with cafe wages. Cafe wages is 2750. But we have accrued. Accrued opening is minus. Closing is plus. Understand? Opening minus, closing plus. So you get 2770. Are you all following me? Plus together, you get 10710. 13,520 minus 10,710 will get profit from cafe. Profit from cafe is 2810. Profit from cafe is 2810. Get it? The student who get wrong, huh? Can you understand? All good? Any question, please ask me before we move on to the next one. Okay, next one is income and expenditure. Next one, we do income and expenditure. Income expenditure, the formula is start with income. and minus with the expenditure. Okay, the income first we'll calculate from the previous answer. All the income from the previous answer, then receipts and payment, and also balance BD CD. So can you go check in a previous answer? Your previous answer is this and this. Do you have any other income? In a receipt don't have, receipt don't have, balance BD CD also don't have. So we have only two income. Can you do yourself the income part? Can you do yourself the income part and tell me how much the total income? Can you do the income part and tell me how much the total income? The first income that I can see is subscription, 6,000. The first subscription, so I go here. $6,000. Subscription. After that, profit from refreshment. Profit from refreshment is 480. Right here, 480. Profit from refreshments. That's it. We have only two income. We have only two income here. 6480. 6480. This income will be minus with expenditure. This income minus with the expenditure. So what are the expenditure that you have? Where do you check the expenditure? In a previous answer, but the previous answer don't have all income. We done already. So you go check in the payments and also balance BD CD and additional information. So the first expenditure that I can see is repair of equipment. So I take the repair of the equipment. I write down no accrued or prepaid or nothing. So straight away write expenditure. Repairs of equipment. Repair of equipment. Next one. Insurance. But the insurance, they say insurance for 15 months to 31st January. So there's a prepaid. So can you calculate how much is the insurance for this year? Can you calculate how much is the insurance for this year? You know how to calculate insurance for this year? What is today's date? Today's date is 31st October, but you paid until 31st January. November, December, January, February, March, April, November, December, January. 3 months extra. 15 months out of the 15 months are 3 months is extra. So how to calculate how many months for this year? This year we want only take 12 months. So what I do is I go here, right? Insurance 1350 times with 12 over 15. 1350 times 12 over 15, I get 1080. Very good. Because this 1340 for how many months? This 1345 for how many months? Is for 15 months. But I want only for 12 months only. 3 months is extra. Until January means 3 months is extra. 1 year, we need to include only 12 months. So there's a two way of calculating. One, 13,500 divide 15. You get how much? You get 90. Then 90, how many months extra? 3 months extra. So 90 times 3, you get 270. Then 1350 minus 270, you get 1080. You can do like this, or the shortcut is 13,500 times 12 over 15. Straight away you get the answer. Up to you how you want to do. The student who asked me to repeat, you okay or not? You understand? Very good. Others, the another student? You understand the insurance part or not? The another student? Okay, 31st October 2015, 3 months. Why 12 months? Aha, that means you don't understand. Watch me. We are doing accounts for 1st November 2014 until 31st October 2014. We are doing accounts for, you see, 1st November 2014 until 31st October 2015. But this insurance that you paid until 15 months, I don't know when they start, I don't know when they start, until 31st January 2016. You paid extra 3 months. But I'm doing accounts for these 12 months. So I will include only this 12 months insurance. That's why I divide with 15 to get how much 1 month, and then times with 12. So I get how much for these 12 months for this year. Now you get it, or any question, Namo? Okay, good. Okay, insurance done already. Next one is rent. Rent also got problem. The rent of premises 11 month until 30th September 2015. So here, can you tell me, you get accrued or prepaid? 11 month until 30th September is this much, means you do accounts until 31st October. So how much is the rent for this year? You are doing accounts until 31st October, but you pay until 30th September only. The October you haven't paid. The October one you haven't paid. So this is actually accrued. Haven't paid is accrued. So how much is the accrued? How much? 1 month, I know 1 month is accrued, but how much is the 1 month? How much is the 1 month? How much is the one? Very good. This 1430 for how many months? 1430 for 11 months. If you divide with 11, then you get how much is 1 month. So 1 month is 130. So I write here rent. 1340 for the 11 month, plus with another 1 month that we haven't paid, 130. So the total rent is 1560. 1560. Then next one, general expenses 2540. And I see there's no accrued or prepaid for general expenses. So we just take 2540 right here. General expenses. After that, do you see any other thing? Do you have any expenses here? Yes. If there is a non-current asset, definitely there will be a depreciation. If there is a non-current asset, definitely there will be a depreciation. But here they didn't give me any percentage, but they got tell me something about the depreciation. Opening, purchase, closing. Opening, purchase, closing, and no sales of equipment. So you remember just now I got explained about the revaluation method of the depreciation. Revaluation method of depreciation just now, beginning of the lesson, I got explained, right? You take the opening plus the purchase minus the closing minus the sales. Sales don't have. So that's your depreciation. So we calculate the depreciation of equipment. How do you calculate depreciation of equipment? You take the opening 6,000 plus you buy 2,000 minus the closing 6,800. So the difference that you get, that's your depreciation. The question won't tell you. You as an account student should know this. Then you total up all this total, you get 6,600. 6480 minus 6600, I get 120. You get negative 123. Negative means deficit. Deficit for the year. Any problem? Okay, no problem. I think that's it for now. The last question's answer. This one, the BH one. Wait. This question answer, I will show you. You just snap picture lah. Okay, the last question answer is this. I will save this file, whatever that I write here, right? Whatever that I write here, I will save this after this class. I will put it in a Google Drive, the same link. After the class, I'll put in a Google Form link. You can download after this class. You can screenshot now, or later you open this file, the answer will be there like this. Okay, so this question you try yourself. Any problem you can WhatsApp me lah. Any problem you can WhatsApp me anytime. You can WhatsApp me. I think that's it for now. Any problem you can ask me now. No problem. Please do this as a homework. Any problem you can WhatsApp me. Now, any problem ask me. No problem. You all can leave. Thank you. Any problem ask me. No problem. You all can leave.